What's up, YouTube? It's your boy ZP's and on the keys, and it's 2 Easy Rap video today. And you guys really liked Philomena Cunk the last time I made a video about her. So we're gonna go to a best Philomena Cunk moments compilation. Hope you guys are having a great Sunday. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate you guys. But let's get to it.
I'm Ian Borden. I'm a professor of architecture at University College London.
What is a building?
A building is anything that anyone has built.
So my shoes are a building. How many three wise men were there?
She's like the female Ali G, like just the biggest troll. Like somebody left a comment on the video the last time. I'm like, that's perfect. That's a perfect description. Just the biggest troll of all. Not even really a troll, but like, I feel like the character she plays is more, I guess, more educated than Ali G's character, but they're still both trolls in their own right.
Who knows?
I don't understand bread sauce.
It's a great way of making a really savoury sauce.
Bread and sauce are two completely different things, aren't they?
Well, they are, but you can grind the bread down and then cook it in milk to make a really good sauce.
It just looks like sort of jizz.
I've never heard of. I have to see what this bread sauce looks like. I've never heard of bread sauce. You can grind down bread and cook it in milk. I mean, that makes sense. So like milk is like a base.
When Henry died, Edward became king, aged just 9 years old.
Edward died aged 15, the youngest anyone had ever died of old age.
When you teach a kid Shakespeare, do their heads grow physically bigger?
A feminist looks in the mirror. Do they see an equal woman or a better woman?
They quite often, like all of us, look for what they want to see, and they look for what they hope to see.
You see yourself back to front, don't you, in a mirror? But not upside down. Why is that?
Well, hopefully, because that's the way that mirrors are designed.
What power's a mirror? Sorry, you're not the mirrors expert, are you? And to add insult to injury, that money will most likely have a picture of a man on it, because most banknotes don't have women on them, apart from the Queen, who's on all of them.
Maybe one day, human beings won't need buildings anymore. Although, for that to happen, we'd probably need to evolve skins made of bricks. And that might take at least another 30 years.
Macbeth is startled at dinner by the unexpected appearance of Banquo's ghost, played here for some reason by the letter H.
Which of you have done this?
But what was so great about Henry VIII? Why is he the king we all still remember, unlike, say, Richard V? Well, for one thing, he was fat, so he takes up more room in the memory.
The Andromeda Galaxy is going to hit us.
The Andromeda Galaxy? A whole galaxy is going to hit us?
Yeah. On about the same time scale, actually.
So could we fall down a black hole?
Yeah, you could fall into one.
Is that the same? Because I heard that you could be, if, you know, this is one way that the world could end, is that we're all just sucked off through a hole.
I
mean, that must be terrible. Can you imagine what it would feel like to be sucked off through a hole?
Yeah.
Back in Queen Victorian times, women weren't allowed to vote, even though we had a female king. So some women formed a gang called the Suffragettes.
1 in 20 people has been a victim of crime, which means that 19 out of 20 people are criminals. No wonder we need police.
Over the centuries, many things have been used as money, including amber, wheat, eggs, travellers' checks, feathers, book vouchers, lobsters, beads, gold, leather, nectar points, rice, peas, mugs and money.
It was only the last of these that caught on.
It's almost unbelievable that before Charles Darwin invented evolution in 1859, no one had ever evolved. Without him, none of us would be here today, except in the form of fossils or gibbons.
This is the National Theatre. It's designed to look so horrible that people are glad to be inside watching boring plays.
Today, Britain stands at a fork in its crossroads, and its people are asking questions. Now we've got our country back. What actually is it? Who are we? And why?
You know when you read a word in a book and you sort of hear that word in your head? How do they get the sounds into the ink to make it play in your head?
Well,
She wrote, "The world to an end will come in 1881, a claim which has recently been debunked by experts through a careful process of looking around and seeing the world still here."
Right.
Today, some people choose to turn the outside of their homes into a giant advent crown. A jolly house covered in electric lights may be expensive and use a lot of power, but it's the perfect way to cheer up a world worried about climate change and dwindling resources. Queen Elizabeth I got
Yo! Oh my god. It's like she's trolling, but she's not trolling. Because the stuff she's saying is facts, though. Oh my god.
brewed on here.
Yes,
in
for
West-
worrying about climate change. Yeah. Remember people tried to say climate change doesn't exist. Dude, we've been getting 80, like where I'm at, it was 80 degrees in November. Climate change don't exist. Remember, you had snow in Texas and places where they never get snow, but hey, climate change doesn't exist.
It's Minister Abbey.
It was in this ship Drake became the first person to circumcise the globe, which is probably why this sort of ship is called a clipper. People genuinely believe that witches were
Circumcise
amongst
the
them.
globe.
Their fear fueled by leaked photos like this. Did an explorer ever try to sail into the sky? You know, find a bit of sea that's sort of going up and...
No.
We're often told to feel sorry for those who are alone at Christmas. But these days, that's all of us, and it's brilliant. Why did Nelson always have one hand up his jumper? What was he doing up there?
He'd lost most of his right arm, so
The pagans celebrated the solstice by cutting down holly and ivy and dragging it into their homes, along with a giant Yule log which they'd set fire to. It sounds rubbish, but with no app store to speak of, killing trees and plants was as good as entertainment got, even at Christmas. Despite being the stuff of nightmares, Santa is the world's most popular home intruder. But at Christmas 1914, there was a brief ceasefire. The fighting stopped. Soldiers got out of their holes and joined together in a place called No Man's Land, showing that even at moments of peace, men will still divide into two sides and try to beat one another.
Oh my god, man. Listen. She's like she's really like the female Ali G. Like she's the biggest, she's an enormous troll, but it's like a troll that really makes you think about stuff, you know, not just like Ali G where he just says something really outlandish that just really doesn't make sense. I mean, she has her moments like this, what I've seen, but he said the bread sauce looks like jizz is wild. Hope you guys have a great day, man. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Also, don't forget to turn on my post notifications if you haven't already. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate you guys. But be safe, stay on the grind, have a great day. I'm out. Peace.